Already set and ready. So just need to check to see where we left off. Alright, so this is what we were doing. Alright. That's better, a little bit of a wider view. A little bit too close in for my liking.
Come to chat with an old woman?
Plus it gives you a much wider and clearer view of our Dragonborn.
Mister, could you spare a coin?
And there it is, friends.
I'm so hungry. Oh, thank you, Divines. Bless your kind heart. It's what Brennan said I should do. He's the only one that's been nice to me since Mama. Since she died. My aunt and uncle took over our farm and threw me out. Said I wasn't good for anything.
Well, that's just rude.
I wound up here, but I don't know what to do. I miss her so much.
Well, I can't really choose that option because I have nowhere to live or call my own yet.
Heard about you and your honeyed words.
What honey word?
You look tired, friend. The Bannered Mare has beds for rent.
Thanks for letting me know.
Good. You're finally here. The Jarl's been waiting for you.
You heard the summons. What else could it mean?
The Greybeards.
We were just talking about you. My brother needs a word with you. So what happened at the watchtower?
Oh, I didn't realize they were
Was the
brothers.
dragon there?
Probably didn't pay attention to that line.
Dragonborn? What do you know about the Dragonborn? So it's true. The Greybeards really were
Kind of a
summoned
given after that big shout.
Masters of the Way of the Voice. They live in seclusion high on the slopes of the throat of the world. The Dragonborn is said to be
It's a
uniquely
shame our
gifted
character never
in
got
the
like a voice of his own, because that would have been kind of
ability to focus
cool.
your vital essence into a thum or shout. If you really are Dragonborn, they can teach you how to use your gift. Didn't you hear the thundering sound as you returned to Whiterun? That was the voice of the Greybeards, summoning you to High Hrothgar. This hasn't happened in centuries, at least. Not since Tiber Septim himself was summoned when he was still Talos of Atmora.
Rangar, calm yourself. What does any of this Nord nonsense
Yeah,
have to
there's
do
a
with
lot
our
of stuff
friend
going on around me. I'm super
Capable as he may
important.
be, I don't see any signs of him being this, what, Dragonborn?
Nord nonsense? Why, you puffed up ignorant. These are our sacred traditions that go back to the
Maybe a
founding
little
of the First
shout
Empire.
would prove it to you.
Rangar, don't be so hard on Avenici.
I meant no disrespect, of course. It's just that, what do these Greybeards want with him?
That's the Greybeard's business, not ours. Whatever happened when you killed that dragon, it revealed something in you, and the Greybeards heard it. If they
I mean, the
think
shout,
Dragonborn,
which was pretty much a
who
given.
are we to argue? You'd better get up to High Hrothgar immediately. There's no refusing the summons of the Greybeards. It's a tremendous
Well, but there is delaying it.
I envy you, you know. To climb the 7,000 steps again. I made the pilgrimage once. Did you know that? High Hrothgar is a very peaceful place.
Paranormal
Disconnected from the troubles of this world.
outdoorsman, thank you for that
wonder if
follow.
the
Welcome
Greybeards
on
even noticed
in.
what's
It's a
going
pleasure
on
to
now.
have you. I hope you
haven't
are
seemed to
well.
care before.
How are you doing?
Go to High Hrothgar. Learn what the Greybeards can teach you. You've done a great service for me and my city, Dragonborn. By my right as Jarl, I name you Thane of Whiterun. It's the greatest honor that's within my
Hey, we
power
are
to
Thane
grant.
now.
I
Awesome.
assign you Lydia as a personal housecarl. And
Ah,
this
it's
weapon
good
for
that
my
you're
army
good,
to
and I'm
serve as
doing
your
good
badge
too.
of
Just
office.
started up my
I'll
Skyrim
also
stream, feeling
notify my
good.
guards of
But that
your
might
new
be because
title.
I got a belly full of pizza,
Wouldn't want
so
them
that's
to
probably
think you
another
part
reason
of
for
the
feeling
common
good.
rabble, now would we? We are
And
honored to have
again,
you as
excited
Thane
because
of our
that starting
city,
on Monday will be
Dragonborn.
the start of my Witcher Week
Back to
stream.
business,
That's Witcher
Prometheus.
3 Wild Hunt
Still have
every
a
day
city to
next week,
defend.
Monday to Sunday.
Yes, my lord.
Really looking forward to that. What about you, Paranormal? How have you been? How's your day been?
May the gods watch over your battles, friend. Now, if you don't mind, I've got a city to keep.
Yeah, you go do that. I need to explore more.
The Jarl has appointed me to be your housecarl. It's an honor to serve you.
Still half asleep trying to get up on laundry. Oh, I've been there, I
The
have.
Jarl has
The
recognized
half
you
asleep
as a
and
person
trying to
of
catch
great
up on that,
importance
on
in
the stuff.
Holy. A hero. The title of Thane is an honor, a gift for your service. Guards will know to look the other way if you tell them who you are.
So tell me, Paranormal, are you a
As
Skyrim
my
fan by
Thane, I'm
chance?
sworn to your service. I'll guard you and all you own with my life. Until next time.
What about that one? Keep getting those two confused, I do. Oh, you stream Skyrim too, do you? Gonna definitely have to check you out, because I love meeting another Skyrim streamer, because it's a brilliant game. What's your opinion on Skyrim? I quite like to hear, I would. It's one of my favorite games to play. I actually did a almost 2-hour stream. Ooh, 2 hours. That is impressive. It is very impressive. I mean, it's understandable when you get really into a game, especially if it's a game you really enjoy, you're naturally going to end up streaming a lot of it, and for longer, you lose track of time. Especially when you're in a world like Skyrim. I mean, I don't have to tell you, but the size of this map. Seriously. And for the record, I'm the type of gamer who rarely uses fast travel, like, ever. So imagine walking all of this. So many things to see. Got the anniversary update and loved the new quest. Ooh, that reminds me, I really do need to get that anniversary update myself. I keep saying I'm going to do it, but it ends up slipping my mind, it does. It does. I don't know why it keeps slipping my mind. And I think about it, yeah, I got this one. This quest here, this is like from the, what we got for free out of the, anniversary edition, like everyone got. Well, I live in the UK, so I might not have that deal.
Those green apples you sold me the
A
other
red
day were
guard woman. I
delicious.
think I remember seeing a red guard woman. Don't know if it's the one we're looking for, but it's worth a check.
Come on in. We got warm food, warm drinks, and warm beds.
Yeah, I remember it being in an inn. I'm just trying to remember if this is the inn. think this is her.
Hmm? Yes? Are you sure?
Good. It's been a while since I last played, so I needed to
They found me?
do some remembering. I
I
did.
need your help, please. Come with me. I need to speak to you privately. Quickly, come with me.
Alright, I'm coming. Yeah, I can't wait till I've like got up enough like funds and materials so I can start building like one of my manors, because I really loved doing that in the last time round I did. It was a lot of fun.
So, are you working with them? You think you can take me? You so much as touch me and you're going to lose fingers.
I'm not really one for cheating in quests. I like to do them quite how I like to, how I would handle a situation.
What do they offer you? Gold? How many more of them are coming? Tell me. Then I need your help, and there isn't anyone else I can trust here in the city. There will be. Of that, you can be assured. I am not the person that the people of Whiterun think I am. My real name is Eamon. I am a noble of House Suda in Hammerfell. The men who are looking for me, the Alakir,
it's still amazing just how popular Skyrim is after like 10 years and being like an old gen console game.
And drive them away before they find me and drag me back to
if you turn her in, you get the reward from the ones looking for her. Then kill both of them and you get the reward from her. Well, I already knew a cheated like that existed, but I mean, it's also kind of like a subterfuge option, it is.
They're mercenaries, only in it for the money. They're led by a man named Kamatu.
You know, you make them think they're gonna get her, then you kill them. I quite like the idea of that.
They recognize me, so you'll have to find out where they are. I heard one of them was just arrested trying to sneak into the city. If he's locked up in the jail, perhaps you can get it out of him. Please, I know I'm asking you to do something difficult, maybe even dangerous. I just don't know who else I can trust.
Well, right now I'm not part of the Dark Brotherhood, so I mean, this is only like my second stream. I started like right from the beginning, so I'm still, you know, getting my Dragonborn all strong.
You think I'd be in hiding if this was something I trusted town guards to handle? These men are ruthless, cunning, deceitful. They'll pay off whoever they can. I can't trust anyone here in Whiterun. Guards and Jarls can be bought. And the Alakir are close. I'm running out of time, so I'm choosing to trust you. Find me the moment the Alakir are taken care of.
Ah, hey, Phenom, thank you so much for lurking. I appreciate that. I hope you're doing well.
Any news of the Alakir?
I'm almost level 30 still. Yeah, I can definitely believe that, because there's just so much to do. I mean, you're not bound to follow the quest line, the main quest line. You do it in your own pace, however you like. You do what you want, when you want to do it.
What's the matter? You can't stand the sight of a strong Nord woman?
In case you haven't noticed, I'm a Nord man.
And I'll haul you into the Dragon's Reach dungeon myself.
It's just like, yeah, I think a lot of people would, like, just because of the amount of freedom you get. I'm trying to familiarize myself with, like, where to go, because I haven't really done haven't done this in ages. I haven't. It's actually been a good while since I last played. Yeah, not down there. This is the companions area.
In each of us, the future.
What's that button? Right, it's that button for jumping. Oh. Oops. Didn't mean to do that, but I guess he could have done with a swim. Well, I am clumsy at this. I am so clumsy, so clumsy. Anything of interest around here? What's over here? Oh, just a bunch of veggies. Aw, thank you for that one bit, Paranormal. I appreciate it so much. I mean, I never expect the bits, but even just one is greatly appreciated. Bouncy.
Disrespect the law and you disrespect me.
I'd like to see you try and do that now that I'm Thane of Whiterun. Hey, never expect that you have to like give me bits, okay? I would happily go enjoy just like having all these great people to talk to while streaming. Bits and subs and all that, they are just bonuses, little extras that I do appreciate very much.
How can I help? What is it? You couldn't possibly be the Dragonborn of legend, could you?
What are you looking at? You have a death wish, then? If you know that name, you must know to meet him would be to meet your end. But it seems we both have needs, friend. Perhaps we can help each other out. I have dishonored my brothers by being captured, and so they have left me here.
Great bunch, aren't they?
My life here is over now, but I have no wish to die in this God's forsaken land. If I can be released from prison, I may start over. See to that, and I'll tell you what you want to know. 100 gold will secure my release. You can
100 gold?
I suppose you'd better hope you can, if you want the information. Get the money into the hands of one of these guards, and I'll tell you what you want to know. Because I was clumsy enough to be captured. Kamatu always says, we're supposed to be the best of the best. I wasn't. Good day.
Disrespect the law and you disrespect me. Done. Convince him to stay out of the city while you're at it.
Great. Hey, you want to get over here?
I worry about the other settlements in the hold. Unwalled, lightly manned. Prime targets for those damn dragons.
You buy my way out of here, and I'll tell you what you want to know. Very well. Kamatu is west of Whiterun. It's an unassuming little cave called Swindler's Den. You realize if you set foot in there, you're never coming back out? They'll kill you.
I think I'll be
but
fine.
That's your problem, not mine.
Guard! My fine's been paid, now set me free!
Be glad you're here in the city and not out in Riverwood.
What is it?
Those
Dragons?
sods don't even have a wall.
Alright, now we can get out into get out of Whiterun and see more of the world.
You've been a good friend to me. That means something. Damn those Greymanes to oblivion. They want to back the Stormcloaks, they'll get what's coming to them. More bad blood between the houses. Frolya is convinced our family
Always so
is
much to
somehow
see
at
there
fault
is
for the
in
loss
here.
of their son. There's no reasoning with these people anymore. Long live the Empire.
Old friend, patron of the great clan Battleborn. A name I'm sure you know well.
I was going to do that. I'm going to make sure to do that companion's quest somewhere down the line. Probably a little later. I gotta say, Whiterun is beautiful here. And yes, here is Bree's home, which I can buy when I want to, or when I can afford to. Got a nice lot of stuff I do. Of course, there's probably some stuff I can sell somewhere down in the future. I know we get like companions in here, but I prefer like going at it solo, just following my own path, my own journey. Now let's take a look on the map to see where this... Oh, it's a bit of a walk in an area we haven't gone to yet. That's nice. That means new adventures, new sights. Little shortcut. So once we get past that tower, that we'll be walking in new areas. So how's everybody's weekend been? Has anybody been up to much? Any Sunday plans? Let's hear it. Come on. Or you just having a lazy day? Is that it? That's what we like. Who doesn't love a lazy day every now and again? I swear this scenery never fails to take my breath away. You know, I think I get my need to look around at like abandoned houses from when I play Witcher 3. Because, you know, I find lots of goodies in there, I do. Oh, that's Fort Greymore discovered. Always nice to know a new fort. Yeah, it really does amaze me, like just the immense amount of freedom you can feel while playing this game. You know, you're not bound to do anything. You can be attacked at any damn moment. It feels like every few minutes you discover something new that pops up on the map. It's got this nice peaceful music while you're walking. Little art appreciation left out in the open. Oh, that was a wolf howl. There we go. Yep, got some magic to help me out too. Bit of a magic warrior I am. You know, once I strengthen up a bit more too. And can you imagine what this world would look like if it was designed specifically for like the new gen consoles, which I suppose now would be called current gen? The detail would be absolutely mind-blowing. Now, where's that? Ah, there's that entrance.
Bad time to get lost, friend.
Oh, thank you. I will hold on. You can keep that stuff. Oh, not that one. I keep getting... That's why I've played such a variety of different games that I get my controls all mixed up out of instinct. Oh wait, that's weapons. Well, I can sell the iron dagger. Into the swindler's den.
Is someone there? Over here!
Is that the best you can do? There we go, just get what would be necessary and helpful to me. Leave the gold unattended, okay.
What was that?
Now ain't this a
Well, it's not exactly tough dealing with these guys. Lockpicks, I always like having lockpicks. Even if I am terrible with them. Oh, there he is. Starting to reach my weight limit. I'm going to have to be careful.
Is someone there?
Yes, there is. Well, at least there was a few more enemies here.
Huh?
There we go. 4 gold for me. Oh, and another coin purse.
Let's see what you've got.
I think I've got pretty good moves.
Damn you.
Ah, Sir Squash a lot. Thank you for lurking. I do appreciate that very much. And I hope you are doing well, of course. Ooh, that was close. Almost lost my health there. There we go. Just a little top up for health. Okay. Yeah, I searched him. At least I'm gonna have a good amount of gold. Now, what do we go? It looks like we go through here. Whoa! What was that? What was that? Did I get hit something? Must have been a trap. Oh yeah, we're getting close. We are getting close.
Alekir, hold! You've proven your strength, warrior. Let's avoid any more bloodshed. I think you and I have some things to talk about. Stay your hand, warrior. It's no secret why you're here, and you have proven your skill in combat. Let us talk a moment, and no one else.
Ooh, this looks like it'll be interesting.
I think we can all profit from the situation in which we find ourselves. My men will not attack you if you will lower your weapons. She sold the city out to the Aldmeri Dominion. Were it not for her betrayal, Tanith could have held its ground in the war. The other noble houses discovered her betrayal, and she fled. They want her brought back alive. The resistance against the Dominion is alive and well.
I wish this little thing would have started after I walked through the wall, but it's kind of hard to see him.
Of course. Senpai, what is it that she's calling herself these days? Shazra? Sadia? One of those, correct? Did she appeal to your sense of honor? Your greed? A more base need, perhaps? It doesn't matter.
She didn't offer me her
No doubt
ass, if
she's
that's what you're
convinced you that
asking.
she's the victim. But do you know why we pursue her? Assassins? No, nothing so crass. Sadia, as you know her, is wanted by the noble houses of Tanith for treason. We were hired to see her return to Hammerfell for her crimes. You can help us with that. And make sure no one else gets hurt. She sold the city out to the Aldmeri Dominion. Were it not for her betrayal, Tanith could have held its ground in the war. The other noble houses discovered her betrayal, and she fled. They want her brought back alive. The resistance against the Dominion is alive and well in Hammerfell, and they want justice.
Yeah, I'm killing these guys.
I'd hoped we could work something out. That you would see reason. That we could avoid having to kill you. Very well then. If that's the way you want to play it, we will. Someone here?
Oh, damn it, I got killed.
What do you need? Need something?
Oh, that was the exit. Okay, clearly some more leveling up skills are needed for that one. Like, well, I know where it is now, so I'll just come back here another time. Like I said, I don't fast travel a lot, but in this case I will do that. Nice emote, free world. Nice emotes. Well, that was easy. Always is when it's just one wolf. Well, I'm guessing whatever this is, it looks like it's over here.
Tell you, you start running, I can stab you in the back.
Well, they didn't waste any time attacking me, did they?
Sure have mercy on you.
What was that? Oh, all the way over here.
You're dead, dead.
I think I'm fine. Good with that. Let's see. Never know when a woodcutter's axe might come in handy.
Thought I heard something.
Oh good, I've seen that helmet like in tons of the films. Well, not films, the advertisements for the game when it was first coming out.
Gotta have a sharp axe to cut. Did you hear something?
Oh, come on, I was close.
Well, must have run off.
Damn.
What was that?
I am? Yeah.
What was that?
Now you're
The best you can do. Victory is yours.
Okay, that went better this time. Oh, you poor mammoth. Got that button. Always press the wrong button, I do. Oh, I think I will do that because I've got some stuff that I really do need to sell. Oh good, a second way out. Whoa! Oh, this is a second way out. It's an excavation area. Guess I'll have to take the other way, the way I originally came in. Okay, I may have triggered a trap or two there. Carrying too much weight again, yep. I think that was a trapdoor I accidentally, a trap I accidentally activated there. Let's just take us into some daylight hours. Death Hound. Even little cutscene finishes for like magic attacks. That's kind of cool. Now back to Whiterun. Oh yeah, I also got that mammoth tusk delivery. Well, I picked one up in that mine tunnel hideout, so I can get 2 quests done. Well, at least it saved me from walking all the way around doing that. Well, that's definitely good to know. Oh, he's close by. Yep, that's him.
Sometimes I miss the soldiers. You found it! I've been looking for that blade for months! You took on all those bandits yourself?
Oh, there weren't a lot of them.
Here, my father had a favorite sword and shield technique. Let me teach it to you, in honor of his memory.
Nice.
Right then.
Yeah, I can level up. And we'll increase health just once more. Maybe he's not open for business yet. Oh, no, he is.
Welcome to Warmate. We've got the finest weapons and armor.
Ooh, I've actually got a fair bit of gold.
Good doing business with you.
Much appreciate doing business with you.
I work for Bellathor at the general goods store.
Come to chat with an old woman?
Once I've made enough money... Thank you. This should turn that old cat's gaze. Maybe I'll be able to become a caravaneer myself one day. As promised, let me show you a thing or two about bargaining. Don't want some shifty merchant giving you a raw
That I would
trade.
definitely appreciate.
Farewell.
Ripe fruit and fresh vegetables for sale.
Well, we are getting there, earning our coin, getting some more gold, and we'll have more options available to us. It's time to get to another town or village.
Stupid as our feud with
Need something? Unlike the rest of my family, I've got work to do. My brother John's got the right of it. Honest pay for honest work. It's back to work then.
Oh, cool. Got 5 gold. Nice to know there's some benefits to carrying this stuff. One thing I like the most about Skyrim is that streams can be just, you know, these nice chill streams that you can just sit back, relax, watch and enjoy. No need to make them flashy, because just taking in the world of Skyrim is flashy enough and very pleasant. Is the name of that village we had to go to again? I just want to double check the name. Okay. Just didn't mean to zoom into first person. So I gotta go this way. Got him in one, I did. Where these wolves think they can beat me? Oh, silly. I might as well get this one lit up. Okay, it's some kind of bandit hideout. I'll take that and that. And that helps with my lockpicking skills, so it's basically a triple bonus for what things we get. Remember which means what. Ooh. Nice. 2 weapons.
Thank goodness. I've been wandering alone for so long, I thought I'd never see another soul again. I was
what's going on
kidnapped
here?
by these bandits weeks ago. They locked me up in the towers near Mistwatch. I managed to pick the lock and slip out while the guards slept, but now I'm completely lost. Can you help me, please? Oh, thank you. But I should be fine now that you've shown me the way. But those bandits have to be
stopped. It's kind of obvious where it is.
They're at Mistwatch. Here, let me show you on your map. If you can stop them, you'll be a true hero.
Right over there. I don't think you need directions to the nearest town when it's right in front of you. Some quests are made weird. Oh, looks like rain. Okay, was not expecting a necromancer. Once a day, those under the sign of the ritual can... don't really need that stuff in my opinion. I say, it is a nice weather system. Damn skeevers. Show up everywhere they do. Ooh, hello, hello, I see stuff over here. And I think they see me. I should go and say hello. Nice try there. Haven't killed the bandit chief yet, no problem. What's this? Weapon has been fully drained of charges. To recharge it, select from your inventory, press R1 to find soul gem. Use it and...
Let's see what you got.
The less enemies there, the better.
Weren't expecting that, were you? Call yourself a North? That's your best, huh? Mercy!
Huh. Didn't know that was... this was a mission related. I suppose, you know, an area you come by and you get to do stuff.
I love a challenge.
Hey, garlic. Wasn't expecting garlic. Thank you for the gold. Okay, just a roll of paper. Don't know why that's even there. Ooh, cool. Got some archery. Oh, that doesn't really give me anything new, so... Where'd this enemy go? Oh, there. Ah, thank you for the tab, Lady Harada. I do appreciate it. Hope you are doing well. Thank you for always coming in and keeping me tabbed up. I fully appreciate that support very, very much. Let's see. I think that's pretty much this area, this little location done. So we can continue on now. Ooh, he had gold. Here we go this way. Want to double check my map. Yep, we are on the right path still. That's a relief. I hate to think I was going the wrong way. This is a very mist-like area. It's kind of cool. Dark shade. Oof. I don't know how someone gets a name like that. But it definitely doesn't get it through normal means, that's for sure. So I feel like I should have my weapon drawn pretty much all the time now, with all these little enemies popping up everywhere. Steps, what's up here? Curiosity has been piqued. Hilgrun's tomb.
Ah! Oh.
Whoa, who are you?
Startled me. There's a necromancer around here, so watch yourself. Can you help me? He's in the tomb doing gods know what with my dead relatives. Val's Baron. My family has never really seen eye to eye with him, and he has finally gone off the deep end. He's gone in to defile our family tomb by using our ancestors for his filthy, dark elf necromancy. My aunt went in after him, but she hasn't come out yet, and I don't think I can take him by myself.
What on earth would he let his aunt go in there by herself?
I'm terrified of that place, and Aunt Agna knows it. My dad locked me in there in a drunken rage when he left us. 3 days in there eating the offerings left for our dead before Aunt Agna found me. Can you help me? He's in the tomb doing gods know what with my dead relatives.
Alright, let's do it.
Great. I'll unlock the door and meet you inside. Then you can lead the way.
Alright, let's go back into an old tomb.
We should get after Val's Baron before he does more damage here.
Looks like he's already done some damage. Oh, isn't that cute? Okay, you're kind of blocking my way. Well, it looks like he took out some of the enemies, but not all of them. I just focus more on the gold, I do.
Hey, those belong to my family. Fine, take whatever you want. So long as you help me get rid of Val's.
I will. At least he's being practical.
Huh?
Ooh, being able to breathe underwater for a little bit, that's good.
No. Aunt Agna. Talos. Why didn't I go in with her? He's barred the door. Gods only know how he's defiling the bodies of my ancestors in there. Agna once told me there is a secret room deeper in, where they buried disgraced members of the family. Maybe that will
Looks
get
like
us
the
into the main
passageway that can be
chamber.
opened. You gotta love how you just gotta get a few hits in and then boom, you crush them. A fair bit of gold down here, I must say. I'm definitely the one doing all the work here. Okay. We'll put some into Magicka. Let's see, what do we have there? Well, that might come in handy if I ever get into pickpocketing. Chaos Hybrid Phoenix Gaming. That is quite the long name. Hey, game volume nearly drowning you out. Why not open the volumes that loud? Yeah, it's not really up all that high. Plus, I don't talk all that loud to begin with, so that might be one of the reasons why. Man, those are some creepy looking creatures, I gotta say. Don't think we're going this way. We'll be going this way. Focus on me gold. Just focus on me gold. Yeah, that's true. It has always been a loud game, Skyrim has. I mean, I've never considered it that loud for me, but...
This looks like the area Agna told me about. She said that the bear would show the way.
Bear would show the way. Well, there's the bear. So I guess I pull the bear chain.
Found it. The passage goes through the sarcophagus. Oh, I don't like this. But we'd better keep going.
I want to know what would happen if I pulled one of the others. I love using two weapons at once.
I think this door should lead to the main burial chamber where Val's is holed up. Let's get in there and put an end to this.
Yeah, I was trying to get the potion. Alright, we have made it.
Dead may serve the living, not the other way around.
Oh, damn it. Oh great, it can do the shout. Oh, great. Oh, that did not go to plan. Yeah, my thoughts exactly. I have to get some. I think I need to improve my skill set before I know how to do it, because the number of enemies plus heat plus my travel buddy here doesn't guarantee stay alive. I need to power up. The thing about these quests is that because there's no like level requirements put on them, you don't know if you're actually strong enough to do them, or if you've got like the skills to do them. I don't have a lot of materials for smithing yet, so not really much of an option for me right now. So, you know, I'm gonna focus on my exploration, getting out there. Okay, so this way. Always need to double check the map like this because there's no like which way right way to go. Yeah, right now I'm trying to figure out what kind of equipment like best suits the character I'm trying to build, because I want to be able to move like fast. I do, so heavy armor not really the best option for me. I think this is like medium armor what I've got on right now.
Life of adventure and song is the
Only
life
two
for
armor
us,
types,
eh,
light
friend?
and heavy. Oh right, it was light and heavy. I thought I've been playing a lot of Witcher, so I got all like different media types out there.
Ah, well, after a little incident with a
Because I play a lot of games that involve like light, involve like using light, medium, heavy, so my head is
afraid not. But if you're serious about sharpening that tongue, you might try the Bard's College in Solitude. Until next time.
Bard's College in Solitude. Alrighty, I'll keep that in mind. Speaking of which, Chaos, are you a Witcher fan? Because I also stream that. In fact, next week I'm going to be streaming it all week. Head flagged to high heaven? What?
And Marin thinks that we should go there.
I don't want to hear another word about what you're learning from the elf. It's
What
high
could it
time you
mean?
learned to
The
be
return of the
more
Dragonborn? And who among us could possibly hold that honor? And such power?
Annika, I do love my
Guess
wife.
he doesn't have anything
Just
near
wish she'd get her
thing.
head out of the clouds.
So it's nice to have this little location marked. Ah, what a beautiful sunset. I'll just keep going on and on. Luckily we do have a path to follow, so that's helpful. 'Cause honestly, my natural sense of direction is terrible. I've tried Witcher too much stick drift, so I couldn't play it stick drift. Never had any problems while playing it myself. This is a beautiful waterfall they built here. I mean, take that in. Yeah, I'd go to pick up items and the cursor would always drift. Were you playing Witcher on PC? I'm going the right way. PS4 when it was on PS Now. Well, that's very interesting because that stick drift thing you mentioned, I played on PS4 also, and I can safely say I have never had that issue. Or any real issues at all, to be completely honest. And again, I got like the Game of the Year edition I did, so I think with that edition a lot of the issues were already dealt with. Because my experience in The Witch has been nothing but smooth. Man, they like to put a lot of distance between one area and another. I mean, it's crazy. Well, like I said, Chaos, next week I'm going to be streaming a lot of The Witcher, so if you like to make sure to check it out, maybe you'll feel a different experience from my own playthrough. I mean, you never know. So I can't 100% remember if you're already following me or not, but if you are, make sure to, so you don't miss it. You might you might feel a new love for The Witcher. It should have been smooth as it was digital. Well, digital download doesn't guarantee it's going to be smooth. It doesn't. It doesn't matter what version you get, physical or digital. It doesn't guarantee a different experience. And thank you very much for the follow, Chaos. I thank you very much. Welcome on in officially to the Winter Kingdom. But yeah, whether you buy it physical or download it digital, your experience in terms of, well, you know what I'm talking about, isn't going to differ. It's still the same version with all the same stuff, just in digital format. I think people only really go for like the digital because it means they get to play it immediately. They don't have to, you know, go out and buy it or order it online and wait for it to be delivered. The stick drift issue was probably just like a little glitchy or a bug thing that needed to be addressed in a patch. Yeah, I can sell this stuff when I need to. Ooh, something over here. One of those. It's like a farm type place. Oh, is that someone coming to greet me?
I wish I could head to one of the capital cities. Maybe even back to Mournhold. Anywhere but here.
Yeah, farm, that's what I was thinking of. I just like going to these places unlock. I mean, I don't gain much. I don't gain anything for like finding and unlocking them, but it's good to have them because on those rare times I choose to think about fast traveling, you never know.
I am waiting for a good death.
Stick drift, probably my controller. X was a heavy card player.
Yes.
Yeah, that probably could do it. I mean, I'm not much of a cards player myself, but
my time has come.
In fact, I haven't played COD in years and years.
It would be wrong for me to take wives at this age, so I will die. Malakath has given me a vision of a glorious death. I am to wait here until it finds me. As you can see, it has not yet arrived. Indeed, one should find his death while he can still call himself a proper man. We Orcmen are not like these Nords and Imperials who carry on until they are gray and feeble and their hair falls out. To cling to something past its usefulness is unseemly. How much more so when that thing is you? You should leave. I don't want you scaring off my good death. Never should have come here.
No, I'm not getting killed that easy.
I'll skin you alive. That's all.
Damn, he must have killed these guys. Hopefully I can find like an armory store, maybe at least increase my armor. I think that'll be when I'm in one of the bigger cities, like see, like which one would probably do it? Like maybe when I'm in Windhelm, somewhere like that. Not so sure about like Morphle or Solitude or Dawnstar, Winterhold. There's a lot of places I still need to see. Yeah, so, anybody got any plans for their Sunday? I hear more wolves. So it doesn't matter the game you're in, wolves are always so annoying. Have you the anniversary? No, I have actually been meaning to get that installed. I keep forgetting. I say to myself, okay, make sure to get the anniversary edition installed today because you're going to be playing it, and then before I know it, I'm playing it without having installed it. I mean, the edition's pretty much just like a ton of new quests, really.
I don't have time for this foolishness. Now come along quietly, and we won't have to get rough. Brother, I think she's telling the truth.
I'm not going anywhere. Now back off before I do something drastic.
She doesn't have the scar.
We've made a mistake. Now move along before that mouth of yours gets you into trouble.
Need some? Next time you're looking to pester someone, make sure it's the right person.
What do you need?
Foreigners. What a nuisance.
What was that about?
They thought I was some other Red Guard woman. They just wouldn't
Oh,
leave
this
me
must
alone.
be another way to
I hope
that
they get
quest
lost
for
in
the Red Guard woman. I was already doing that. Not just new quests, all creation. Oh yeah, I've seen like some of the Creation Club content. It is quite good looking, I must say. Yeah, I have been meaning to get it. I have, you know, because I've already got like the special edition. I can get the anniversary edition for a much cheaper price. I can. Seriously, I think I probably need to set up some kind of alert on my phone. Get anniversary edition. Get anniversary edition. I don't know how it keeps going out of my head, to be honest. Ah, and we are finally here. The Red Guard woman in... Yeah, I was already doing that quest, but when I got to like the last thing with like the boss in the cave, they completely overpowered me.
By the gods, it's true, isn't it? A dragon has attacked them. Everything's all right.
Over here. Alright, level up. Alright, yeah, a bit of haggling. I definitely like that. Have that. Farming tool. Now, what's down here? I mean, other than a big staircase by the looks of it. You do need to amplify your equipment then, smithing or... Yep, that's definitely going to be my goal. I think I'll focus on the smithing element a bit more.
Leave this place.
Ooh, ghosty. Oh, hey, whoa, whoa, whoa. Where'd the ghosty go? Okay, definitely wasn't that. Damn it, damn it. What is this place? The trap zone? Destruction skill tree does boost the damage of elemental enchantments that I was already aware of. Just gotta think about it. I'm still trying to think about what the best build I would like to have is. You know, do I go pure warrior style or magic? Do I mix in a little bit of both? I mean, I do want at least some stealth elements in my gaming because I like stealth elements. I do. Sapphire Claw. Okay. Guess I can't go any further without that. Can't remember where I got the Sapphire Claw, if I ever found it to begin with in my last playthroughs. People of Evastead, they must be onto my ruse. Wow, this guy's got some issues. Or just, you know, full-on paranoia. Okay, I'm done now for the alchemy. Well, if I find a Sapphire Claw, I can just return here. I mean, I've already cleared it out, so I don't have to worry too much about more enemies popping up. Because whatever was down here wouldn't be that easy to get. On my main save, I'm working on destruction, All other trees except weapons, pickpocket, and lock are maxed. Ooh, good for you, good for you. What kind of build have you gone for? I'm quite curious hearing about all your Skyrim knowledge. Right there, I think you know more about the game than I do. And honestly, I wouldn't be surprised. Ooh, next leg of the journey will be up a damn mountain.
If I were you, I'd keep away from the barrow on the east side of town. It's haunted. The Greybeards are a solitary lot. I don't think they've ever ventured outside their monastery. We get the occasional pilgrim passing through here on their way to the summit, but almost all of them have returned disappointed.
Usually go for dual wield stealth archer. Well, I can pretty much agree with you on the dual wield. Archer, not so much.
There ain't much more to tell. They're haunted, and you should stay away. Look, I've seen one of the spirits with my very own eyes. When it glared at me, I swear it burned right through my soul.
But definitely stealth. I want to make sure I have stealth elements in my character, because they do come in handy.
I think they're guarding it. Certainly isn't helping my business any. Who'd want to rent a room anywhere near a haunted barrow? Let me see that. I can't believe this.
Well, I guess there was a good thing I did it.
Just a fabrication of this Windelius character? I can't believe we were so stupid. Well, least I can do is give you something for taking care of him. If you won't accept it as a payment, consider it a gift.
Ha! I got it!
If you pass through again, stop by for a drink.
So that's how you get it. Which means I wouldn't have been able to get it without going there but in the first place. Crafty little game. I love that. I absolutely love that. A reason for going there in the first place instead of feeling like you just went there for no reason. And thankfully I've dealt with all the bad stuff here. I think I took that journal. I was thinking I probably wouldn't need it, but I guess I did. Okay, that was just a bit of bad habit right there. Alright, let's see now. Where is it? Ah, here we go. Okay, butterfly at the top, owl, and I'm guessing that's the wolf. Wait, did I do that? Oh, damn it, it was butterfly then owl. What is in here? I like to think coming back down here was worth something. One concept I do use is alchemy, fortify enchanting. Enchanting, fortify alchemy makes enchanting better. Enchanting, ooh, good advice. Good advice. I'm going to remember that. Thank you very much. You know, I have no clue what's going to happen in here. So 1 second while I'm doing my save. There we go. I think I know what's going to happen once I do this. Nothing? What the... Oh, come on, these things are basically a sign that something's going to pop out. That is just... Oh, that is... What did I even get? Also good advice, thank you for letting me know. Oh, better late than never. Now you come out, don't ya? Oh, be quiet. You should have popped out the second I picked up that book. Yeah, you give him a good destruction there. Whoa. How do I... Oh, that's how. Oh, how do you like that? I just opened up a master door. Good for you. Ha! Look, one of the bones fell down and it set off the trap. That is brilliant. That is. What was that? Well, that wasn't hard. $17 million, damn. I'm genuinely jealous there. Hey, Squash, how are you? Another enemy? Where is the enemy? It's like he's up there. I think he was. Oh, so that's how you open that. 12 gold coins, yep, that was worth it. Oh, so that stopped that. Oh, come on! I have got to pay more attention to those things on the ground. Oh damn, I just literally saw that right now. They're no using potions or items for one battle. Really, there should be some kind of alert for when channel points are used. I mean, that would make it a lot easier. Okay, we got a puzzle. Oh. And that's one battle with no potions or items used. Okay, that's a chicken there. So that's how this works. Dolphin. Snake. Should've known. Should've known to be a trap. Gotta be nearing the end of all this soon. That's concerning right there. The depths. All this way just to make it to the depths. Thankfully, these skeletons are very easy to deal with. Where is it? For the archery increase. Don't be that many left. Come on. Oh, thank you for that finisher. Have you got adverts to play at set intervals? You mean on my channel? I don't think so. One of those things I have to check. I'm still new to all this type of stuff, so... Why do you ask? Oh, and that's the finisher. Oh, great. Now I gotta find some stuff to get rid of. I'm hoping this is where we reach the end of it. There's a word of power here. Well, I'm affiliated on Twitch, so I know I can play adverts, though I just 30-second advert pop up. Yeah, I know a lot of people do like to put the adverts on because it stops like new people coming in from getting adverts. What word do we get? Go. The voice soothes wild beasts who lose their desire to fight and flee. Okay. Oh, that's a new word. Well, just getting a new word of power made this whole trip worth it. And I managed to get myself some new weapons and armor. Well, armor piece. I only got like the gauntlet. I know people need to sub to said channel to knock it. Well, yeah, but it is like, you know, optional to sub. I mean, the adverts are only like what, 30 seconds at most. It's really nothing compared. I mean, if you know you're gonna be there for a good while. Then again, if you were gonna be like then again, if it's someone who has like ads at the intervals, like you said, then it might be a bit annoying, but only if it was like, you know, a lot of ads and they set them up like very regular intervals. You know, they don't want. So there are a lot of people out there who don't want people to sub just so they don't get the ads. I mean, that feels a bit, you know, is what I can say. Oh, and we are back out at last. Well, that was certainly an adventure.
They say Ulfric Stormcloak murdered the High King with his voice. Shouted him apart.
And I also Drew, I just thought I'd mention it as it was random. Well, we do appreciate a random comment. And it is also where we are calling it because I am feeling a little on the tired side, I'm not going to lie. So, thank you everyone for coming. But we are going to end it here and we are going to go on a raid. So I would appreciate it if you stick by for it. Thank you for everyone who came and, you know, lurked, chatted, follows. I do appreciate it all. Ooh, and I already know who we're going to raid. And yes, you take care too, Chaos. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the wonderful Skyrim chat. It's been a lot of fun and I hope to do it again sometime soon. But we are going to go raid. Yep, we're going to go raid Anda, really cool streamer. So yes, won't be streaming on Sunday, and remember that on Monday will be the start of my Witcher Week stream, where straight on Monday to Sunday I will be streaming Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, which is one of my absolute favourite games, so it's going to be a lot of fun to stream. So I hope you all come in, and even if you're just lurking and watching the background, I will appreciate it. So I hope you enjoy the rest of your day / evening, the rest of your weekend, and I will see you all on Monday. Take care, people.